Hello everyone, glad to see you on my channel. Today we will play on the Neon Mixtape tour map. The rules are the same, we only use nuts. Let's start. And so, here is level 1. It looks like we are in a disco, or a neon tour to be precise. Although you can't tell from the zombies that we are at a disco, they are not too funny. I think that later they will definitely dance. Okay, there's more. And the zombies dressed up like they were going to a fashion show, but why? What difference does it make how you die? Or they didn't know about it, probably they were just going to the disco to have fun. But then I stood in their way with my plants. They thought that everything would be so simple and they would calmly go to the disco. But no, today I will be the host of this disco. Okay, don't take this seriously. These are all my jokes. Sometimes they are funny, but most often they are stupid. Who is this? Zombie Punk? Yes, it looks like it's definitely him. I don't know how his boat got into it. But since he's here, let him get it like everyone else. I think he also came to dance. But sometimes I have to get beans from my plants. Okay, don't you think so at all? Is this weird? Like, really, Punk? He's lost in time, or he has problems with his head. I don't know when the last time punks walked the streets, maybe in 2007 or even later. But definitely not in 2024. It seems that he's definitely lost in time. But that's okay. But he dances well. Especially his leg keeps the rhythm very well, although it looks like it's broken or he's stuck. But it doesn't matter. The main thing is that he likes it. Oh, this is not bad. Now the mushrooms have already started. I think they will definitely help us, or at least help the punk calm down his leg. That would be good. There's also a new zombie. I don't know what to call him, but he reflects a rainbow from my body. I won't say exactly why it is needed, but it seems to serve as a shield for zombies, although other zombies can hide there. In short, as I understand it, this is a super multifunctional shield for all zombies that are near the main zombie. It's probably worth calling it Rainbow Zombie, or whatever his name was. I forgot, there seemed to be a pony there that ran with a rainbow, but that's not the point. We have zombies here and not ponies. Of course, it would be better if the pony was with a rainbow, but a zombie will do too, like a cheap copy. Sometimes there are too many punks, as if this is a rally or a march of punks who want to do something. What do they usually do there? To be honest, I have no idea. I do not know this culture, but judging by the zombies, I can say that they like to dance, or rather, shake their leg. Really, sometimes there are a bunch of them. They just look like a whole anthill if there were ants attacking me. But instead of ants, there are punks. I think they are somewhat similar to them. Maybe they also like to dance like punks, although I'm not sure. Ants are usually constantly at work. They have no time to dance. Punks can afford to dance all day, or rather jump on one leg, and ants work. Stop. Why do I even talking about ants? We seem to have zombies here. It looks like a new kind of zombie has joined us. A zombie with a microphone? Oh no, everything is simpler. This is a zombie rapper exactly. He looks like a rapper, but it's not clear what he forgot here. Probably he didn't have time to record his rap, or he just didn't work out. Oh no, I know he probably wanted to record a track with Drake. But it didn't work out. Well, Drake just didn't answer him. And now he came here to vent his anger at my plants, only I don't understand what they have to do with it. Well, you think you didn't get a track with Drake? Then maybe he'll help you. He'll answer, okay, this zombie is actually pretty strong, especially his microphone, which turns in all directions. I do not know how he does it. But he can kill my plants that are nearby with these strokes. It's pretty unpleasant. He probably looks like a mill at this moment, a zombie rapper mill. There are a lot of them. It's like I was in a rap studio where they record all the tracks, or even at a concert where all the rappers are singing. I think they would definitely let our zombie rapper in to read something. Although I think he was just waving the microphone in all directions. Of course he is trying to say something into the microphone, but so far waving it works better than rapping. But I like these plants, cacti. They are very good. They shoot their spikes at zombies. But if you feed it, it will shoot reinforced spikes at zombies. I think this is not bad. And it can also be a trap, that is, when a zombie approaches him, he hides down and becomes, so to speak, spikes on which the zombie stands and takes damage. Of course, I would like him to shoot rockets at the zombies, but just spikes will work too. It's like needles. I think I've met someone who really rushed into the world of rock and roll. Or rather, into the world of zombie rock and roll. This guy apparently has not only strayed from the path of fate, but also from the path of reason. But someone should tell him that it's a little late for a world tour, especially if you're a zombie. He waves his guitar with such ferocity that he creates shockwaves that sweep away everything in their path. I even think his guitar might be magical. Who knows, maybe he's trying to make his musical dreams come true, although considering his appearance, it's probably more of a nightmare. But despite its flaws, this zombie rocker is still a real challenge. My plants are fighting as hard as they can, but this is a really serious fight. But I'm not giving up. After all, my garden is my freedom zone, and I will do my best to protect it from this crazy zombie rocker. Oh, I'm sorry, I dropped by the stories again. Well, let's move on to the next zombie. Meet zombie hip-hop. Or maybe it's just a zombie with an extremely unpleasant cramp, because he jumps on one leg as if he urgently needs a dance battle with my plants. Just imagine what it looks like. A zombie jumping around my garden on one leg as if he had forgotten how to move normally. That's something I would never have expected to see in my garden. But you know, it's probably not just an accidental cramp. Maybe it's part of his plan to use his unusual movements to confuse my protective plants. After all, this is undoubtedly a new approach to taking over the zombie world. But I will not give him this opportunity. Let him dance as much as he likes. But I'll still make him leave my garden. After all, even if he jumps on one leg, I always have my faithful plants ready to protect my corner of the earth from this strange zombie. Oh, look at that zombie! He carries a whole slot machine with him. Well, it looks like someone missed a very important challenge on the battlefield. A challenge to the game. This zombie looks so harmless, but it has its own catch. As soon as he approaches, his slot machine starts making strange noises, and then they crawl out of it. Game zombies? They look like they were programmed 10 years ago, and they're all stuck in some kind of lag. Try to imagine these game zombies suddenly start dancing, and then they're freezing. Perhaps this is their strategy. They hope that we will also freeze with surprise and be easy prey for them. But I assure you, I'm not going to fall into this trap. All the game zombies that are stuck in this lag will be destroyed by my plants faster than they can say game over. Ooh, there's a new zombie at the party, and he didn't come empty-handed, but with a tape recorder. Yes, it's definitely a zombie toastmaster who thinks he can take over our plants with his beautiful melodies. So he turns on his tape recorder, and what kind of music is that? These are, of course, classic zombie hits. Who would have thought that they have their own dance song? And now they, our plants, are already slowly beginning to sing along to this strange melody. They seem to be set to a relaxed rhythm, but I know it's just a trick. This zombie toastmaster thinks his music will save him from our green Armageddon. But no, plants don't fall for his tricks. Turn off your green ears and don't let this zombie take over. Let his tape recorder play the last note when we defeat him and his incomprehensible musical taste. Oh yes, as much as possible. These zombies just don't give us any peace. We've been fighting them for several hours now, as if there's a zombie pedal in their heads that can't be stopped. Imagine, here we are all like in the movies, with plants in our hands, trying to protect our home territory from this army of die-hard zombies. They are like a pack of dwarf poachers who are constantly trying to find a hole in our defensive strategies. Well, the moment has come. I'm facing the final battle with this little zombie rocker and his band, who have clearly decided that they are the stars of the scene, and not just dead people like everyone else. This kid looks like he grew up listening to hip-hop, but here he is in the center of my garden, ready to lead his crew of zombie rockers to the last gig of his life. I beat them in the end. Thanks everyone for watching. See you in the next video.